And I know some of y'all gonna come in here and y'all gonna be like, that's not true. Let me break this down for y'all. You don't never go after somebody else's man or somebody else's woman because it never ends well for you. It just don't. At the end of the day, I don't condone what Shayla has done in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But like I said before, Amber ain't innocent either. And both of them are the same person, and I've said that time and time and time again. And I stand on it. So, like I said, the fact that y'all are sitting up here and y'all are Team Amber, I don't know why. Because if Shayla and Iman don't last, Anthony and Shayla will be back together. I promise you that. And then y'all gonna be pissed and y'all like, I can't believe it. But y'all still gonna watch it. Y'all still gonna watch it no matter what. Because I told y'all, we still gonna get our divorce. This ain't over yet. So yeah, her and Iman slept together and everything, and yeah. But this is just because I already know what they doing. They trying to show y'all why it was a mistake to put Amber and Anthony back together. And that Anthony and Shayla should have stayed together to begin with. That's what Wayne and them are doing. They gave y'all what you wanted. Y'all still ain't happy about it. So like I said, if Iman and Shayla do not stay together, Anthony and Amber will be back together. I mean, Anthony and Shayla will be back together. I promise you that. They will be. Why? Because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. He is making Amber into Shayla. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can sit up here and say what you want to, but that is what he is doing. And and Amber can't tell me in the back of her mind she's not wondering what was it about Shayla that when he got caught, he didn't go home. He stayed with Shayla for a whole year. Him and Shayla had little minor issues, but where the violence came from is when he did what he did when it came down to him acting funny like he did Amber when it came down to that. So at the end of the day, like, he slept with her. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that was her man, her man. And like she said, what did I do wrong? The only thing that it was the baby was smelling like ganja. If that would have never happened, they would have never had no issues. Her and Iman wouldn't have had no issues. Because like when she first met him, she told him, look, if this is just a sex thing, please let me know what this is. She did say that. She did say if this is just gonna be us just kicking it, then you need to let me know. He's the one that said that wasn't the case. So I'm really, trying to understand, how it is that y'all making it seem like that Shayla just wasn't trying to be cool about it. She was. Iman is the one that said he wanted something more. Iman is the one that said that he loved her. So no, I put this on Iman. I don't put this on Shayla. I put this on Iman. So at the end of the day, like I said, that is absolutely insane. So all I can say about it is it just is what it is. I mean, what can you say? But like I said, this morning, she is gonna be on a high. She gonna tell Tamara, and she is gonna tell Delicia. So Iman, either you're gonna tell Delicia that you slept with her, or she gonna tell it. All I know is Wayne and Rome is gonna stay quiet because Wayne don't want nothing to do with it. But I think Wayne may end up caving and may end up telling Tamara. Or Rome gonna end up, caving and telling PR. PR might get drunk and tell. They gonna like, look, we gotta figure out a way for Shayla to find out. And they might decide to get PR drunk enough and then tell her and then let PR be the one to tell her. But do I think it's gonna be a fight like that? No. At the end of the day, I don't sleep on Shayla. Because like I said, Shayla one of them people like myself. I may be calm, I may be cool, I may be collected. That don't mean I can't fight. But see, you got some people that don't fight. They end up pew-pewing and unaliving you. Shayla ain't somebody that fight. Shayla somebody that's going to end up taking your life, and that's going to be the end of the conversation. That's how Shayla is. Shayla is not right. And Shayla ain't somebody I'm going to mess with like that because I already know. She's somebody that if I even thought about it, she ain't going to fight me. Nah, she going to do something else. She either going to have you locked up or she going to end up unaliving you. So I don't mess with people like that. I don't. Not at all. But at the end of the day, like I said, as far as this situation go, y'all better leave Iman and Shayla where they at. Because if Iman and Shayla break up, it's going to be a wrap for y'all dream for Anthony and Amber. Because I don't care what nobody say, it is coming. Anthony and Shayla going to end up back together if Iman and Shayla don't work out. Because I don't care what nobody say. Anthony still got very strong feelings for Shayla. He do. And like I said, the only reason he back with Amber is because of them finances. And like I said, the only reason behind the scenes, allegedly, that this is happening is because, allegedly, from what they saying, Anthony's wife did not like the way he was being represented, being that he is really married. And she don't want him represented as somebody that's being cheating or anything like that. Second thing, because y'all kept crying that if Shayla and Anthony got together, y'all were going to basically, essentially, you know. So I don't know about the Anthony wife situation. I don't know how true that is. So I don't know. But that's what they saying. But when it comes to y'all wanted this, you got it. And now you want Delicia to do the same thing to Shayla. So what? She can go back to Anthony? Y'all might want to tell Wayne and them don't do it. Y'all should have told Wayne and them not to do it from the beginning. Because like I said, if Shayla and Anthony do not work, who is she going to end up with? And you think that Anthony's not going to be there? Because you remember when he came over there when they broke up, what did he say to her? He said, "You're a beautiful girl and you deserve better." Isn't that the reason how him and Shayla ended up sleeping together first time? Okay. And they got a kid. So like I said, and I don't even know if these two use condoms or not. And there might be a baby. baby. So, like I said, if somebody that's going to keep it real and keep it raw, y'all better keep Iman and Shayla together. So that way, Anthony and Amber ain't going to be bothered. Because if Shayla and Iman don't work out, she going right back over there to Anthony. Because she ain't going back over there to Mike, because that's not happening. Because Mike, when she found out that Mike got the babies with Sonny, that's not happening. So who else? Only person she can go back to? Anthony. So, and she can't go back to Arby, because Arby ain't taking her back at all. So who is the only person that she can go back to? Anthony. So like I said, Wayne, keep her and Iman together. Keep them together at least for a little while. Because like I said, y'all but learn a very valuable lesson by when y'all want to mess with people when it comes to writing. It's just like Marvel and what's going on in that situation. I did a video on why Marvel is what's going on with them. But at the end of the day, y'all need to stop trying to cater to everybody. You cannot cater to everybody. Not everybody's going to be your audience. So if y'all going to write these skits exactly for what they are. And don't worry about everybody else. Yes, you may lose people. But then again, there's a purpose behind that. So if you lose 10,000 people, 20,000 more may still watch it. The people that you think you're going to lose eventually going to take their tail between their legs and come on back and watch it. Why? Because you ain't stopped the show. So at the end of the day, you're not going to please everybody. I don't care what you do. You're not going to make everybody happy. That's just the way it is. So if you're going to write a book, if you're going to write whatever you're going to write, yes, you're going to have people that's going to nitpick it. You're going to have people that's what haters do. You're going to have haters. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't even worry about it, Wayne. Just write these skits however you see fit that you want to do them. These are your skits. This ain't mine. This ain't nobody else's. This is his skits. And he can do them his way. So y'all need to stop trying to make it seem like that y'all all in your feelings because he is, doing it a certain way. Well, he made a choice, and it is what it is. So let it go. But y'all wanted this, you got it, and now y'all are mad because you got what you wanted. So, okay. So all I can say about it is, hey, it is what it is. So Shayla and Iman are back kicking it. Now he's been having regrets. Now he's trying to figure it out. And here we are. But I knew this was going to happen. But then again, like I said, I blame these two women because, again, stop messing with somebody else's man. Especially if they just broke up. Like I said, the desperation of women is ridiculous. I don't get it.